Sandy local statement. Sandy to bring near hurricane force winds and flood-producing heavy rainfall to much of the region through Tuesday. This statement is for the greater Baltimore-Washington metropolitan areas, including the Maryland portion of the Chesapeake Bay, tidal Potomac River, Maryland from the western shore of the Chesapeake Bay to Garrett County, northern Virginia, and extreme eastern West Virginia. The objective of this statement is to provide a single product that integrates the warning products issued by the National Weather Service Baltimore-Washington Weather Forecast Office. The center of Hurricane Sandy was located near latitude 37.5 north, longitude 71.5 west. This was about 315 miles east of Washington, D.C. Sandy was moving northwest at 18 miles per hour, with maximum sustained winds of 90 miles per hour. Sandy is forecast to make landfall along the southern New Jersey coast early tonight, with a little strengthening possible before landfall. Sandy will severely impact the region well before it comes ashore. Summary of threats. The main immediate threats for Sandy will be strong winds resulting in widespread downed trees and power communications outages, and heavy rains which will result in extensive flooding of local streams and creeks. Blizzard conditions are forecast in the Potomac Highlands at elevations above 2,000 feet, where 18 to 24 inches are forecast. Major river flooding is likely to occur, starting this afternoon on smaller watersheds which will lead to flooding on the main stem rivers such as the Potomac and the Shenandoah. Changes since last local statement. The timing of the peak winds from Sandy are now expected from late this afternoon to daybreak on Wednesday. Rainfall amounts have been increased. The greater Baltimore metro area is now forecast to receive 8 to 12 inches of rain, with locally higher amounts. The Potomac River is likely to go into flood stage beginning around Wednesday and lasting through Friday. High winds. Winds will increase steadily today, with the maximum wind gusts occurring late this afternoon through Tuesday morning. Generally, sustained winds of 30 to 50 miles per hour with gusts to 60 miles per hour can be expected across the entire region. Hurricane force wind gusts of 70 and possibly 80 miles per hour are expected to impact the region located between Bel Air, Maryland, Point Lookout, Maryland, and Hagerstown, Maryland between 6 p.m. this evening to 6 a.m. Tuesday. This includes the greater Baltimore and Washington metropolitan areas. Coupled with heavy rains from Sandy, the high winds will result in significant tree damage and power line damage. Rainfall and flooding. 8 to 12 inches of rain in northeast and north-central Maryland, including the Baltimore metro area and along the west shore of the bay. 5 to 10 inches of rain is expected across the Frederick, Washington, and Fredericksburg metro areas. 3 to 6 inches of rain is expected for eastern West Virginia and Virginia, with the exception of the D.C. metro counties, as well as western Maryland west of Hancock, Maryland. This amount of rain will likely result in extensive and dangerous flooding of local streams and creeks starting this afternoon and lasting into Wednesday. Main stem river flooding. The Potomac River will likely start flooding Tuesday night and continue through the end of the week. The Monocacy River is forecast to flood later today and continue to be in major flood through early Thursday. Levels forecast have not been seen since Agnes in 1972. Coastal flooding. With the full moon on Monday, astronomical tides are already higher than normal. Counter to the higher than normal astronomical tides, strong north and northwesterly winds today will cause a blow-up tide along the western shore of the Chesapeake and the tidal Potomac River today. East-facing beaches along the tidal Potomac will experience wind-driven waves that will give the appearance of tidal flooding and result in similar impacts. As winds become southwesterly Tuesday, water will return back into the bay and tidal Potomac and begin to pile up in the bay north of Pools Island and in the upper reaches of the tidal Potomac and along south-facing shores. The highest tides for most will be with the high tides Tuesday. Snowfall. In the Potomac Highlands above 2,000 feet, heavy wet snow is expected. The combination of strong wind and heavy wet snow will down tree limbs and power lines. Blizzard conditions are forecast with visibility near zero in periods of heavy snow. The highest elevations over 3,000 feet are expected to see 18 to 24 inches between late this afternoon and Wednesday morning. Some additional accumulation is expected through Friday. This is a statement from the National Weather Service. For all counties within the listening area, high wind warning remains in effect until 8 p.m. Tuesday. Timing. Winds will increase steadily today, with maximum wind gusts occurring late this afternoon through Tuesday morning. Winds. Sustained northwest winds increasing to 30 to 55 miles per hour, with hurricane force wind gusts of 60 to 75 miles per hour.